is Katrina, and this is our Vampire the Masquerade stream, Season 2, titled The Tower, A City in Peril, Episode 20. And as always, and as per usual, I would like you all to give a warm welcome to my players as well as our characters.
Hi, I'm Marianne. Play Siobhan York. No, Price. Still Price. Toreador of the 10th generation.
How many times have you said that now?
I don't know, but I think she has a little hard time coping with the duality of the names. I don't know why.
Clinging to yourself. Hi, I'm Ty. I'm playing Christopher Masters, formerly Christopher Falcone, a 10th generation Ventru.
Hello, my name is Örjan, and I play the role of Sean Deanson, a 10th generation gangrel who did not think of finding a stake in the middle of the forest.
Intelligence level? Ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
2. He's not that SMRT.
No.
You're a city boy through and through, that's what you are.
Pretty boy.
Through and through. Haha.
Ah. Alright. Well, last episode there was quite a bit of information. Some of the dark secrets of their grandsires was revealed. To Shiv and Dean, at least. Christopher the Menace is blissfully ignorant of the tall tale they had just been, revealed to them. But before we go back into their story, we're going to have a quick peek into Christopher as he is taking...
We're taking the newcomer to the city, Kim Yao, this ruby spider, as she's also known, to meet the prince.
Alright.
Not the Ruby of the Sea.
No.
That's a completely different story.
No. We're going to start the scene as the car drives up the beautiful driveway to the Master's Manor. Have you conversed with Sakura?
We probably are gonna what we're gonna I'm gonna introduce myself, ask for an audience, and say I'm here on behalf as a favor for my friend Siobhan to introduce you, who've been hired to perform, and you wishes to ask for to be granted hospitality to be a guest in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'll briefly inform her, but just bare bones. Montgomery Masters, Visa Van True, and the city is a bit on the edge at the moment, so he might be a bit
You see, the security around the Master's estate is bananas. Like, you lived there, it was always high security, but right now it is thick with ghoul muscle.
Yeah, we could break in here. We'd know how to do this. Done it before, we could do it again. Christopher Masters to see Mr. Montgomery Masters, please.
Yeah, it's one of the house ghouls. He's, of course, if you would just please take a seat.
Certainly.
In the dining area
Yeah.
you've been sat before.
We'll sit down and wait.
Mere moments later, you see Miss Savage peek around the corner.
If I notice her, do I just see her at the corner of my eye, or is it clear that I see her and she can see that I see her? It's is it just out of my corner of my eye, or is she not doing anything to hide herself?
Actually, Mr. Masters.
Miss Savage, good evening.
Good evening. I'm happy to see that you're safe and sound in one beautiful little piece.
Likewise, it's clearly dangerous times.
Yes, and I am very sure that there will not be another vigil held.
Well, probably not. Thinking of how the last one turned out.
Perhaps. I am sure now it's more of a, call to action mood in this estate.
All above my pay grade.
Of course. I will not bother you with such above your pay grade trivia. Oh, I see you're not alone.
No.
Who is this beautiful little treat then?
Well, it seems a bit disconcerting just to introduce her before one has introduced the prince, but certainly this is Kim Yao of the clan Torador.
She gets up and she does a beautiful bow. And she's like, ooh, fascinating. She does this in front of her eyes. Huh. Peculiar.
I'm here.
Rudely. She does this very rudely.
I'm here, so I'm taking her here to introduce the prince as a favor to Siobhan. I believe she is to be part of the act on the grand reopening of the Velvet Rope.
Fascinating. I don't see that I have an invitation to that. I would do very much like to come.
Oh, I'll talk to her. I mean,
extend...
your appearance in the city was quite unannounced, so, and not to mention after the invitations are gone. But I'm certain that I could get you one. Just you, or should I add mark you down as a +1?
I would like to take Mr. Shy with me.
Certainly, I'll...
he does like a good shindig.
Certainly, I'll talk to Siobhan after I've been done my duties here. May I have your phone, probably for your phone number, so I could tell...
Oh, I'll give you my card.
Excellent. And as he takes the card, he's going to be a fucking arsehole. He takes the card and he's going to make sure that his finger slightly touches her as he takes the card.
Oh, she's like, oh my. Well, I'm due setting up shop in the city because I seem to be staying for quite some time.
Well, I'm sure.
You should come see me sometime.
Certainly. Have you found yourself a haven?
I'm currently looking at different properties. I'm not really sure if I'm more of a country gal or townhouse. Maybe one of them lofts, you know.
Well, Boston can...
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the Italian district?
Generally cramped and small apartments, though. Not so many townhouses, but it has its charm. I would certainly stay on the... I would certainly advise you to stay on the west side of the harbour area.
Oh, I do appreciate your recommendations and your tips and advice.
Just one moment, Miss GM. What's the area that Shiv lives in? That's a posh area, isn't it?
That's super downtown, yeah.
Yeah, like as like say, the downtown area between there and there is probably one of the most fashionable areas in the city. Certainly, loads of townhouses.
Right. Yes. Well, I appreciate your advice, and I'm excited to see how you do your maneuverings as such a young thing.
Well,
I hope to expect your support in our position as the nights unfold.
Well,
we need to stay strong, you know.
Certainly, I mean, there's a lot of things that must be dealt with in the coming days, I'm sure. Anything's not least the mentioning of picking a new primogen for the true, but
well, it's all for the grown-ups. She's like, ta-ta.
Well, and his internal monologue is like, one for Cal.
Moments later, the house ghoul, you know him, comes in. Mr. Masters will see you now, Mr. Masters.
Excellent. We'll follow him.
He takes you up into his office.
Good evening, my prince and grandsire.
He stands, actually. Good evening, grandchild.
I am here on behalf, as a favor from my friend Siobhan, to introduce Kim Yao of Clan Torador to you. She is a performer that will perform on the great reopening of the Velvet Rope. And she's come here to ask to be granted the rights of hospitality in the city as a guest.
He squints his eyes and looks at her. Does she know the traditions? Does she understand the laws of this city?
She does. Miss Price has been quite diligent in informing her.
It's troubling times, and I do not wish more deaths or more havoc.
I believe that, at least for the time being, Miss Price has offered to put her up and ensure her safety.
Well, then Miss Price will be responsible
Certainly.
for Miss Yao.
Certainly.
For the time being, she stays here. I'll give her hospitality for the time being.
Thank you.
If I wish to extend it or revoke it, I will let you know, but for the time being, it's agreeable.
Does it look like he wants to talk to her alone or anything? No.
He doesn't seem really interested. I would like to have a minute with you.
Certainly. I was hoping to. If you will wait for us outside, I'll take you back to Miss Price later.
Yeah, she bows, my prince. Thank you so much for your hospitality and kindness. He really doesn't seem concerned with that.
Like I said, he's busy. His thoughts are busy elsewhere. So I wait till let him take the first word.
Yeah.
Open the conversation.
Last night was not good.
No, it was not.
The death of Mr. Bahand has shook our clan and the city.
It's a great loss coming upon such other great losses.
There's been enough deaths now.
Certainly.
The hunters now, they claim this death. I have instructed JJ and the sheriff to start a task force to literally hunt the hunters down.
If I could participate or offer my help in any way, do not hesitate to ask it. I might not know much about hunters, but I do know the city and I have contacts in many different places around.
At this moment in time, I actually need you to stay safe.
I will.
It's important. Your actions and your well-being is now a directly reflection of my leadership. Soon, we need to get a new primogen and a new seneschal of our clan.
Certainly. One thing has troubled me though, sir. The reaction amongst some of the city's kindred to the presence of two outsiders was less than enthusiastic. Now, I believe you did right to ensure the safety in bolstering the numbers, but perhaps it would be a thought to think of granting some concessions to those who feel passed over by such an...
You see, a darkness falls over his eyes. Young thing, I don't need you to question my ruling.
I do not question it. It's just that being, as you say, young as I am, I can perhaps more easily understand the feelings of the younger.
Well, then you make yourself useful and quiet down any grief. That would be your sole and only job.
I shall do my best.
No questioning to how I rule. And if they pipe up, you are an extension of my hand. Let's say you're just a joint on my pinky.
Certainly, sire, grandsire.
If I needed your counsel, it would be asked for. Your job is to stay safe and be agreeable. And if you want to keep Miss Fairchild, you keep up that good work. I've seen the papers and I'm happy with it.
It is progressing as planned.
I would like to have a wedding within a fortnight. Make it so. We need happiness. Looking forward.
Not this Friday, but the next then. Fridays are good days for weddings.
Agreeable. Benjamin Shy is at the minute stepping in to look at all the finances. That's in Celeskull as well.
I'm not sensible choice. I'm sure I do not know him, but I assume that he is more than capable.
Any more other positioning within the clan will be deemed when we have a bit of a council with it. Right now, there's other things that is more important.
Certainly.
I've got an invitation to this event at the Velvet Rope that your friend, Miss Price.
Ah, yes.
I will regrettably say I will not attend. You will be there in my stead.
Certainly.
Representing our house and the prince.
I will carry it out with the utmost respect and gravity as needed. I'm sure it's perfectly understandable for everyone that you cannot be yourself be preoccupied with festivities in such grave and dangerous times as these.
I need to keep the city safe, and right now there are hounds at the door. Things need to be dealt with. Nothing you should concern yourself with. As I say, just stay safe. If you have any worries, well, speak to the sheriff. Or JJ.
Certainly. Oh, just one thing. I do not believe I have the sheriff's phone number. But I can get it. I can talk to JJ. She can relay any messages or need. So.
I'm sure you're very capable of finding that on your own, grandchild.
Well, if there's nothing else, I will be going.
There's a slight knock on the door. You see the main house ghoul, the butler. Sorry to bother you, my liege. The Queen of Bones is here with her grievance. Ugh. That hag. Sure. Grandchild, I have another unpleasant meeting to deal with. I'm sure you can make yourself useful somewhere.
I will. Thank you. And I'll get up and walk out and half wanting to be dropping some eaves, but I don't think I'll risk it.
You have very big ears, right?
Unfortunately, I don't really have very much in the ways of. It's not my.
Well,
it's not
you
my
can
fault.
leave a phone.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I can't get in to retrieve it.
Well,
That's
you
unimportant.
see, actually, yeah, Sakura is standing at the bottom of the staircase. As you see, the Queen of Bones is coming in all her gust and glory. She has a pretty face on. That means she looks fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I was thinking because there's no easy way when was I sitting? This one thing was I sitting? I'll just call up. I don't have to. No, I have my other phone number. I call myself. I like put it my one phone number on. I put my phone on quiet.
Are we going back in time now because you decided to leave some shit?
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, and I'll call myself. Now remember, the office? Is that the same as? Because that was inside. Oh, I got to see the entrance.
The office is upstairs where you did the safe thing.
And then the entrance for that was from the side, right? So the room when I leave out, the room will be to my left. No, right, to my right, right? Yeah.
Right. No, left.
No, right. Definitely to the yeah.
Left. Right. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, because you have to flip it. That's probably right. Yeah.
That's probably right. And straight ahead, straight behind me then would be the painting with the safe. What else was
Yep.
on the way in? Between the...
It was very sparsely, like there was Rolodexes and the big desk, the safe. You in the office
yeah,
still?
was this?
This is what you're talking
Was
about.
there anything like a vase or anything like decor or anything on by the wall on the side of the door?
There's probably a wall with like knickknacks and pictures and stuff.
Yeah. Ah, nah, fuck it. Never mind.
It's a very risky thing to do.
I'll leave it. He's paranoid enough as it is. Fuck it. I'll just leave.
The fuck old vampire sitting there going, what you do? You're the only person in the room. What you do?
But before I leave too far, I'm gonna just quickly pull up because I do have the master's estate. Master's mansion.
The manor.
Yep, I have the drawings of it here. This master's office. Yes, there's a sunroom. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that open? Like.
Yep.
No, it's closed. Okay.
No, it's open. I also the sunroom. Yeah, that's open.
I'll.
Because it's just some chairs and like a vase with a phone in it.
Is there like are there like
Big massive windows because it's a sun.
yeah? Is it like a bar here or like a mini bar like or something like that with drinks, glasses, and stuff like that? Or is it not?
There's some what's it called? Cabinet filled with glass, but no,
No, I don't need the drink. I just need the glass. I'll wait. We'll take a seat in the I'll take a seat in the sunroom, and I'll just quietly get a glass, and I just get up my phone. So if anyone comes, it's gonna be looking like I'm making a phone. I'm having put Shiv's number up so I can call her. We'll take the glass and lean it to the wall and lean the ear to the glass.
To the phone?
No, to my ear. So the phone is just a...
To the sunroom.
So,
Yeah.
so he's the phone is just there. If someone hears someone coming, he's just gonna call. So it seems like
Okay,
he's
well
sitting there.
that's that is wits insight, right?
Probably. I'd like to say yes, but I believe inside is more deeming, like judging people. So it's more awareness.
But then it's not
probably
awareness. Do you have any auspex?
No, I don't have any auspex, something like that. So it's probably I might not get anything. In which case I'll just leave. But
yeah, because it's like it's not thin.
No. I know.
No. Well, you see the Queen of Bones.
I'm just hoping that the Queen of
glides
Bones
out
won't
with a
be
gust of glory.
mild mannered. Okay, if I actually use a correct die as well. Okay. I got 4 successes. I don't know if that's enough or not.
Only thing you hear is mumbling and then low mumbling and then blah blah blah. You can't really hear.
No, then I'll just leave, and I'll call up Shiv when we get into the car. And say on the way back it went fine.
This point in time, Shiv has just come out of the elevator in Diana's estate, feeling discombobulated with the drama and the terrible tale. Your phone rings. It almost brings you out of your mind's eye because your eyes have been inside yourself, almost painting the images of Diana's tale. You can almost envision her like, well, she looks the same, but like in a younger mindset. Hopeful and ambitious. Creating this utopian city where clans across could create something. But they failed.
Yes.
And now their children died for it. Your phone rings, snaps you back into reality hard.
Hello?
That's Chris. The introduction is done. It went fine. No problems at all. Except for like one thing though. Well, actually 2, but the other thing we can talk about later. But the 2 new arrivals the lady of the two new arrival of Truth, wondered if she might be granted an invitation to your grand reopening, and would like to take the other one as her +1.
Of course.
Yeah.
They caught me by surprise. I didn't.
Yeah, they
about
caught
that
everyone
at
by
all.
surprise. Uppity little fucks. Yeah, they're good. I'll let them know that it's fine. I'm taking Grimyor back to your place now.
Sure. I'm not there, but
Should we wait for you? I should talk to you about something. Gives you a bit about something, but it's best to not do it over the phone.
yeah, I'll be there in 20.
Great.
As they do that, we're going to go into the woods again. Sean has been burdened with information he did not want or need.
Oh, I wanted
But now
it.
he has it. Well, he didn't want. Well, he didn't want it like this.
No. The information I wanted like this, absolutely not.
No.
I start on my way back to the rest of the pack.
When you get to the settlement, you see Muriel scouting. She walks towards you.
He has left.
He has left us. Are you sure of this?
100% sure.
She grabs her chest.
And he has left us in grave trouble.
Please, wait just a moment. I need the bob. She goes and gets him, and she takes you to one of the cabins that are there. She puts, like, not that you need it, but she's nurturing that way. She puts a blanket around you. The bob sits and they look at you. We got the feeling, this is the bob, that he would leave us. He spoke of it, that he had something to give you, to give us the way forwards. Please. What did he leave us with?
A city in turmoil.
More than we already knew.
I actually don't know quite where to start, as I never knew him. This is my interpretation of his story. The story is of him, of Mr. Masters or Prince, of Sire of Aiden.
Diana Price.
Yes. Of the Dark Duke. And of himself.
The Dark Duke, the Bob the dog says, and I heard speak of him in whispers.
Yes, he is supposed to be dead.
Supposed to be.
They say he was put to the sun.
Well, that's to be murdered like that, killed like that, you had to have done a terrible crime.
Yes, terrible. This crime was committed back east, in the old country, in the old city.
They look very confused. But what does this to do with this now? What we do not understand.
This is a tale of vengeance, I think. In the old city, I guess, was it Berlin they came from?
Originally, yes.
Yes. The four of them. They had a prince. Quite crazy, you might say. For some reasons, they decided to get rid of this cruel ruler. When you kill a ruler, That turmoil will give barbarians at the gate some power to grasp for. To settle inner and outer conflict, they had to either confess or find a scapegoat.
You see, Maria leans back. No. No, Sean, no.
They did not confess.
That is not our way.
It's not our way. The grandsire of the scapegoat pleaded for his life. So 3 of them went together. And the 4th, the Dark Duke, became the scapegoat and put to fire. His child, that was supposed to be the scapegoat, of course, could move on.
That is the Black Duke, Muriel says.
This is true.
What, oh, merde, she said, cursing in French. What shit is this? What dirty old shit is this?
It's what it is. It's dirty and it's old. And my grandsire believed that this is the reason. My sire, Ophelia and Eden, was killed.
Then your life is in danger.
Oh, my life is very much in danger, and so is the life of my friends. And so is the life of the prince.
Him I give no shits about.
Me neither. He's a proper
Stop
fucker.
blowing up. Fuck him. He made his bed, he can fucking lie in it. If he gets staked, burned, or butt fucked, don't give a shit. None of my business.
My own grandsire, his behavior in this, although I don't know him like you do, I don't know him at all, he has deemed himself a coward.
You see, Muriel crosses her arms. It's like, no, that's not how I know him. No.
He's leaving in this moment.
He's old. It's the natural way.
It's natural to, to take a walk in the forest and never come back. Not to take responsibility for your sins. To leave that for your younger generations.
I cannot question him and his ways. I'm sorry, Sean, it feels vulgar.
Yeah, the whole fucking shite is vulgar as fuck.
That the city is cesspool. Shit, she says.
Yeah.
The leader is shit. The city is shit.
The city is shit.
We need to do something.
And it's the prince's fault. It's the third year primogenitor whose name I never can remember. It's her fucking fault. It's my own grandsire's fault. And it's this Dark Duke's fault. And I guess he's still alive and he's with his... I'm pretty sure that fucker is still alive. There needs to be some kind of old Nosferatu fuck-uppery to be able to cover up this shite. To keep this level of hiding in the dark and obfuscating the truth in this way.
This is very bad.
You think? Well, I'm heading back to the city. to try to do what I can to find some way to clean up this mess.
We will
Before it
join you
kills me.
tomorrow. We need to protect the herd and our family. We will join you tomorrow night.
Well, tomorrow night is the new grand opening of the Velvet Rope.
Even more important, they will show themselves.
I think there will be... I have a premonition there's some fuck-uppery going on in that party.
Run back to your friends.
I have to warn them.
Immediately. Bob the dog gets up and he hugs you.
I give him a proper man hug back.
He looks at you almost like concerned. You are way too young for carrying this burden, brother.
Well, I was way too young to carry that burden when, yeah, the sins of the fathers killed my parents.
Let us get the herd safe. If the city is gonna go, we must protect the ones we love. We will get to you first thing we can tomorrow.
Well, if I die in the meantime, kill the sheriff. Kill the prince. Fucking kill them all.
You see fangs and canines.
Well,
we'll go.
See you guys. Then I hop over to my Vespa, pick up my cell phone, and text to the two others. Garage in. How long did time? How long will it take?
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours.
In 90 minutes.
Yeah. You almost like you feel Mariela's walking out and she's like compassionate and worried, but also very respectful. Like almost giving you good job, young one.
I send the text garage 90 minutes and then I drive like a fucker.
In the meantime.
Can I just reply to the text?
Yeah.
Well, I won't see it until I come to the garage.
No. But I will say, come to the Velvet Rope instead. Yeah.
Do you guys want to meet at the same time, or do you want to get at different points? Because a lot of stuff have happened. I can do a little time warpy thing, so you kind of get there at the same time.
I was fine meeting up with Shiv a little bit before Sean arrives.
A little bit. I'll give you a little bit before.
Mm. Yeah, I'll probably just arrive. I'm guessing you are there, or you've been locked inside.
Yeah, if you have someone there that can let us in, we'll be waiting inside. If there's no one,
Yeah, Teresa's there, and she's like, "Can I just take this beautiful creature and show her where she's gonna be? I'll take care of her.
would be a good idea. Thank you very much.
I got her. Don't worry."
And Chris goes behind the bar and he finds a bottle of grappa and he pours a little snifter and he's sitting there sniffing it, enjoying the scent while he's waiting for.
Oh yeah, then I would like actually Siobhan to describe how the Velvet Rope looks at this time, because it's changed quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fabric that's kind of been draped, creating small kind of alcovey around, making it a little bit more intimate, a little bit more private, maybe. It's roses and lilies, like wherever, like, and maybe some walls have been made up with flowers as well. Chandeliers, pearls, a lot of gold and peacock colors.
Lush.
Because it's really nice.
There's a lush.
Yeah, I think that's the basic layout. Yeah.
Shiv looks like something has happened.
Are you behind or
He's standing
in
behind the
bar?
about behind the bar, and he's like just swirling the
Oh,
so clear liquid
Yeah.
and sniffing
Oh,
it.
I'll go over and I point to the bottle of whatever Aiden drank the night when he confronted Ophelia. So
Huts
I'll
and
just
puts.
point to
Did
that.
we get,
Can't remember what that was.
that was a red, I think.
No,
whiskey.
it was.
No,
I
it was
think it was
whiskey.
whiskey or cognac,
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
something like that.
Yeah,
Something
cognac
brown.
whiskey. VSOP, I think cognac. VSOP.
Armagnac. I'll get it.
Armagnac. Oh, if it was something else,
No,
please
no,
correct
I
me.
don't remember.
People
I'll
that
g-
watch.
Taya,
I don't remember. I'll
he's
just
the
pour
liquor
her.
guy here, so
I'll get her a
you-
bottle what she's pointing at. She'd probably remember. I don't think Chris gave two shits over no. So he pours her a glass of that and shoves it over to her and like, salute.
Yeah.
Good time.
Yeah.
You know, he's experienced what happens when he ingests things. It's not so. Oh no! Actually, he'll pour it in his mouth and he'll just wash his mouth with it, and then he'll spit it out in the sink.
Yeah.
So it went fine. The prince didn't really bother her. He just said, "You're responsible for her and make sure that she behaves and follows the rules of the city." But there was someone else who had an audience with him after me.
Oh.
The Queen of Bones, and she did not look pleased. So heads up there. She was there to see him about a grievance she had.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Someone's pet was sleeping.
No, I tried to drop some eaves, but I didn't catch what they were talking about. But yes, I think we can be quite certain that she came with some blatant accusations about who she believes must have stolen her property. Or well, not.
Oh, they did promise us that it wouldn't come back to us, so I do. Did she give you any?
No,
strange-
she didn't even reckon it.
No.
Like, I did not exist. She saw straight through me. Besides, why would she think I was involved? It's not like I've ever met her before.
No,
I mean, she doesn't know
true.
me from Adam. And I don't even know Adam. You
Who's Adam? No.
you all right?
I went to Diana to get some answers. Because I think, as we discussed earlier, the ties to the old country and what happened there, it surely must have had something to do with what happened here. And to my disbelief, she just gave it to me. But it's still missing pieces. Maybe something that you can see clearer than me. I don't know. She had just given up. And she will be leaving. Tomorrow, I think, was the last night. She intends to stay. And I think I went in there and I'd kind of prepared this long ass speech for why she had to tell me, because I didn't think she would volunteer it.
She just dropped it.
And I'll give you
Yeah.
the story.
As the story is told, because it takes a minute. After that is the moment that Sean, because you got the message, she says the velvet rope, they're there. You hear mad knocking on the door.
Yeah. 2 seconds. I'll go and open up.
So
I think I start ranting the first moment I get in the door. And
He looks flushed.
no, not flushed, fucking angry.
No, because he can't.
I can.
Yeah.
Can't you just bump his hunger level up one more and let him have a blush of life?
No blush of life. It's red gleaming eyes. It's almost fangs out. Is that
He looked, yeah.
angry?
You're right. You look like you've seen a ghost.
More like.
Or maybe he had a quarrel with the ghost. I don't know.
More like a confession from a murderer. And then.
That's
bleh.
what he has. Yeah, and Chris now all their tales. And you guys are a bit stunned that you both have been giving these confessions at the same night.
Did you? I think I was so perplexed with the information given that I even. My mind wasn't with me. I didn't ask who their grandsire was. Did you?
No, I didn't need that. I didn't deem that necessary. But it is, of course, it's necessary.
Oh, who the prince was?
So how much do Sean tell as well? Does he divulge his sire's plans as well as Shiv did, or does he not say anything about that?
No, I tell him that now he's fucked off. He's gone. Like that pathetic. Yeah. To leave the city and the rest of us in the wake of this. They've painted, not only painted, we
Who
have
did he
crosshairs
leave?
on our foreheads
Who did he leave the clan for?
for us to decide. There are no leader.
Such
Wait,
weakness.
no.
Well, it certainly seems that this must be connected to our hidden enemy.
I actually believe our hidden enemy to be the Dark Duke.
You're gonna kill someone and make sure they're
think
dead.
I think I believe that this wild rose was the one who burned.
I know. Well, no, but I have met the wild rose.
You have met
I
the wild
believe
rose.
I believe it was her. Something, by the way, that Diana described her, it fit the way that Trixie was acting yesterday. And by the way, we were needing that dress. I think it's a key element to who she
That
is, or
dress she was wearing last night.
yes.
Okay, I'll hop on by to get it. I'll be back in the wink of an eye and a heartbeat.
Okay.
And then I fuck off to get the dress.
You travel off?
Yeah.
Sean did not look well, Shiv.
I mean, he has a temperament. He's not very good at showing it. I'm just glad that his anger isn't towards me.
Why would it be towards you? I mean,
I'm the reason Dean is dead, right?
hardly your fault. And it's no, you're not the reason.
No, but
The reason is Aiden wanted him out of the way. No, he's...
I don't think that's how the tale goes.
He's... What happened there was the design. It's part of the revenge. It's part of the vengeance. This is what happens if you let vendettas faster. If you're gonna get rid of your enemy, you get rid of them all. You don't leave anyone to come back at you. And
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all of it because it's funnily what I'm doing all the time lately. But even though the tale is plain, it's there, it's been told, I still don't know who it is. And if my memory serves me correct, Trixie, well, not Trixie.
she said the Dark
Refer
Duke.
to But she also referred to him that he had made a little burrow for him and his snake. So he's not alone. It's not.
Didn't that pretty much align with what the hunter said? That there are more faces than one. Do you think it was Aiden he was referring to, or do you think it was his child, the Black Duke? Or do you think there's another player, another conspirator that is yet to be unmasked?
Honestly, I haven't given it much thought.
I am a bit worried about Sean, though. He did take this quite emotionally.
At the same time, he's arrived at the garage to find this dress gown thing.
Yeah. I remember where.
It was hanged up to dry.
Yeah. I head into that room.
Yeah, you find it.
Yeah.
For a man, it looks neither here or there.
Mm.
It's a white
with piece of cloth
with some lace on it.
And then I head back.
What we do know, though, is that on the night that the Dark Duke went into the sun, or so the story goes, the paramour of the Black Duke disappeared as well. Is that what you said? The Wild Rose disappeared.
No, he became the paramour of Law.
Yeah, but the same night the Wild Rose disappeared as
his love.
Yeah, disappeared the same night as his sire.
Burned.
Fucking suspicious. Hardly.
I'm speeding up the time and giving Sean access back into the scene.
Yeah, he's no less no less angry when he comes back. The dress.
I'll take it. Do I know if Trixie is here?
I haven't seen her.
No.
I haven't seen her while I've been waiting anyway.
Kisaka, house cat, comes and goes.
Yeah.
Not a house cat, indoor, outdoor cat.
Left the job
Yeah.
undone.
Do you need anything, Sean?
At this point, no. I just get that these fuckers can't take responsibility for what they've fucking done. They just fuck off. Sorry for fucking up your city, I'll fuck off. Fuckers.
Well, technically it was their city.
Yeah, but then they fuck off and leave us to fuck up the upfucking. Or something. Fuck.
But as it stands, we are the three who know the truth of what is the cause of the problems, right?
Yeah, I don't think if the prince knew, we would all be fucking dead.
If he knew that we knew.
No.
Then, what do you mean?
He's a prince killer.
Well, if the only two people who could testify to what happened has left the city, he's pretty much in the clear there. Rumors isn't enough, you'll need
Diana
evidence.
is still here.
Well,
She's
then you
still
should
here.
not let slip this information until she's clear of the city. Unless you
Or
want to
until
gamble
she's
with her life.
confessed for the whole of the city. Or until we've got spooked the dark fucker out of his hidey hole.
Do you have any ideas who it can be? I mean, I'm still thinking
no
that
idea.
because it seems like we are all in agreement that we don't believe that he was the one that died.
Yeah.
Question is, who did? Probably this
Mm.
Wild Rose, perhaps. Yes, that's quite possible. One thing is certain, though, you could try to get her to confess and have the prince punished, but ironically, the irony would then be that we would be doing the Dark Duke's vengeance for him instead of getting the person responsible for framing Dean. We'll fulfill his plan. Become his little puppets as well.
I just want it to burn.
Fuck, this boggles the mind.
Okay, but as far as all evidence we had from the hunters, if that even can be trusted, the visionary or seer or whatever, they referenced the Dark Duke, not the Black Duke, the Dark Duke.
The Dark Duke, yeah.
But he also said that it's true, that it has not really been revealed. It was hidden. Wasn't that implied as well? Also, your talk with Trixie, or whatever, or channeled by Trixie. The god you refer to as the goddess.
No. Do you mean yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
I mean, you saw what I saw, right? You heard what I heard. I don't. I guess that's the name she goes under, but I don't know. There's so many of her.
Like,
I really don't understand how that works. But I'm wondering if this dress might trigger something in her.
well, it's worth trying. I mean, she clearly
But I
has
don't know
some missing
where
keys
she
to this
is.
puzzle.
Yeah, more than
Did you know
I'm
the
comfortable with. But
Did you know the relationship, or not the relationship, but the circumstances of how she became embroiled with Aiden?
no.
She referred to how they could become family, quote unquote.
I mean, she referred to both Ophelia and Dean as family as well.
Well,
I mean, Aiden did talk to her about as a little sister, but I do believe that Dean did as much.
well, they were, of course. I mean, they were the sires of this. I mean,
Yeah.
as they were close, as the sires had been close, until one of them.
As we are close. We just need a
And to one of them betrayed them.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, but that's one of them betrayed them, not three betrayed one. It's a reversal in that sense.
Yeah. It is. But they were only... No, there were actually... Yeah, there were 4.
Yeah, if you count the Black Duke.
No, counting Trixie.
Or if you count Trixie. But we know no.
If you count Trixie.
But we know nothing of her. I mean, who is her sire? She referred to her father as being someplace, but we have no idea who that is.
Where fathers are.
For all we know, that the person she might be referring to might be the Dark Duke.
No, she's not a Nosferatu. She's too crazy.
Have you met the Queen of Bones?
Do we know?
She's not that crazy.
Do we know anything about her?
As they discuss it, I'm going to take a walk upstairs and see if she's actually here.
I was thinking of
Alright.
opening a bottle of champagne and shout, "Bubbles!"
Bubbles! As we do that, we're just going to have a really quick break before we go into the last scene of the evening. Last scene in a minute. Just a quick break. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Hi, and welcome back from the break. We're going to go into the last scene-ish of this episode.
Do you mean it's last-ish
Uh,
or it's a scene-ish?
It's a scene-ish because it's a scene. It's a scene. It's a scene.
You're a scene.
It's a scene. I am. You're a scene queen, so
That's true.
shut it. Shut it. All right. We're gonna follow Siobhan as she is going upstairs to the living quarters, the apartment.
Yeah, looking. Teresa she took her upstairs, but yeah, I'm looking for Trixie, so I'll go towards her bedroom, or the guest room where she lives.
We'll do a perception, a wits awareness.
That's 3.
You hear slight humming from your bedroom.
Do I recognize the voice?
No, but you recognize the tune.
What tune?
It's one of Aiden's songs.
Okay. I'll go to the bedroom. And I'll just like push the door open. If it's closed, I don't know if it's closed.
It's slightly ajar. As you push it open, again, it's like someone's pouring ice, water, and lava down your inside. Standing in the middle of the room, almost like looking at a record, swaying and humming, is Aiden. There, in flesh.
You're not
His
here.
black curls.
You're not here.
How loud do you say?
Pretty loud. Loud enough for anyone to hear it.
You see his beautiful blue eyes, sees you and recognize. And the recognition is like he's like stepping towards you.
I'll take a step backwards.
And then you like almost like you blink. And in front of you, Trixie stands with the record.
Why do you do that?
What?
I'll turn my back and I'll walk a little away from her.
She follows. She drops the record like children do when they're done with something. What's up?
Why is he here?
Who?
Aiden.
He's not here. This is his house.
How do you do it?
Do what? What am I doing?
You're him, but you're not him. You're her. And I'll take the dress and I'll hold it up. But you're not. What are you?
I'm Trixie. She looks sad. I'm Trixie. Were you sad? Shiv. Why you cry?
Because it hurts to see him, okay?
I haven't done anything wrong. Or I didn't mean to.
I don't know if I can do this.
She looks very concerned. She tries to walk over to you and like she's searching for a reassurance.
This is your dress, right?
No.
You don't recognize it?
It's pretty.
You wore it yesterday.
No. She backs up. She pushes it. No. No. No, that's bad.
Why is it bad? It's a pretty
It's
dress.
almost like she's touching her temples. Because he'll find me.
Do you know where he is?
No, I don't want to know. He can't see me if I hide. See me. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. I didn't do it. It's not me. I didn't do it.
I believe you, Trixie, but I think if this is going to stop, he needs to see you.
No.
If you want this to end, he's the reason why Aiden and Ophelia and Dean is not here. And you know it.
But I didn't do it. I really didn't do it.
What do you think that I think you did, Trixie? Hide him?
I didn't. Sometimes I take things, and I don't mean to take them. And then I take them, and they are here. Because they're sad and scared. And then I take them. And they feel better in here.
There's nothing wrong with that, Trixie, but some things are dangerous.
I know. But I'm very good at hiding.
Are you hiding him?
Who?
The filed one?
The bad one.
Yes.
No, I'm hiding from him.
Is it because of the rose?
She looks weird. Do you know the rose?
I don't know her. I know of her. Spoke with her yesterday.
She looks very concerned. No, that's not good. That's not good. She grabs you. We have to hide under the bed. No, shh. We gotta go hide under the bed. Because if she's...
I have
no, if she's awake... Oh, it's... No. No. We gotta go hide.
I have a better idea. How about we go downstairs and we see Sean and we see Chris and
I like them.
Yes.
Yes. She bounces up.
I'll take
she was
her
ready
hand.
to go hide. Yeah.
Distraction is the better medicine with kids, I've heard. Yeah. I'll take her hand and I'll lead her downstairs into the bar.
Hello, she shouts.
Trixie. Bubbles?
Hey. Yes, up the nose.
I think I find some rosé champagne.
Oh, she's very excited because it's bubble up below. She's like...
Also, it says rose.
Yeah.
I'm getting a migraine. This is the kind of shit that gives you cancer.
I think we're too dead for that.
I'll place the dress on the bar.
Your theory about the obfuscation
Close to her,
Yeah.
she shoves it away.
is...
No, you're like,
I think that's correct. It makes sense, Sean. If the things the hunter said, that they couldn't see his face clearly, that it was hidden, that they couldn't, even in the whatever vision state those lunatics have. They couldn't see it, their enemy, the bad man, clearly. There has to be some powerful powers of hiding.
Oh, definitely. Is there? Of course, there must be some kind of sound system here.
I'm going to do something that's terrible. I'm going to try and share the senses with Trixie.
Ooh, do it.
And also put on the song "The Wild Rose" by.
You're really going all in.
Minogue. Yes.
Okay.
That
so
was
I
in
need to do a
'96,
check.
right? Or was it in '90?
Where the wild roses grow. Let's see.
So I got an 8 on my rise check. So
Murder Ballads. What year did Murder Ballads come out?
okay.
Might be 96 actually.
I only have. Oh. I have
Yeah,
4.
February 96.
No, there you go.
So it is out.
So yes, it's out. So what do you want to share with Trixie?
I want to feel what she's feeling.
Oh, great. Shiv just
I
broke her own mind.
I wanna, because I'm expecting. I mean, the dress has been triggered. I'm kind of hoping the voice is going to push her a little, just a little. So
She's sitting there like wagging her feet, like bubbles up the nose, shove the dress away. So she's like just content for a minute, and you just power on, like, I want to feel and see and sense what you're sensing. For a moment, it's just like you just hear humming, and you feel colors.
Yep.
You feel colors and bubbles up the nose.
I kind of get it now.
Yeah, you're like, I kind of get it now. And then all of a sudden you hear like humming in a hallway. Like you feel space. Massive amount of space. And the humming jumps from voice to voice. Like almost like they're like tag teaming, singing a song.
Can I identify how many voices?
It's difficult in the beginning because it feels like it's jumping. Some sound masculine, some sound feminine, some sound childish. It's difficult. You feel for a second like it's okay, that's not too bad, okay, like, that isn't too crazy, and then you feel like your mind, it's almost like it's splitting in two, and you hear the horses screaming like they're being murdered. And you're like, oh no, and it's blood, it's chaos, it's death and decay, and you feel like your bones are brittle, like you're dying and rotting. Like you're dying. You see the moon coming up and down, you see the sun, you see stone, you see blades, you see blood, you see sacrifice, you see a vortex, a spiral symbol being cut in the mouth of a girl.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to smile.
Again, you hear this humming turns into chanting, turns into singing.
Is it?
You see flowers bloom and rot. You see a young girl with curls standing naked and looking at the moon covered in blood. Bad men stands around her. You feel like you're falling through a void again. You feel cobblestoned underneath your feet. You have a beautiful white dress on, and your hair is beautifully curled and long. And you love someone. And you have flowers in your hair. And every night is a good night because you have love. Through that, all of a sudden, you hear Shiv. Aiden's voice screaming out of the darkness. I'm stuck in here. Find a way. And then you're smacked out. She almost falls backwards.
Shiv.
Seconds passed, really.
You jump over the bar and catch her before she falls.
Sorry, just got a little...
Get a shirt on.
What happened there?
Vampires don't get dizzy, do they?
No.
Go grab a chair for her.
Oh no, she needs a moist cloth on her head, I think.
I'll look towards the
And
voice.
I'll look at Chris, like intensely at Chris, and trying to...
Oh, my dress. I missed it so.
I'll turn around and hand her the dress. Here you go, miss.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, kind sir.
Oh, my pleasure, my dear.
So gallant.
He's always been such a gentleman.
How are you faring, young thing?
I'm okay.
You seem a bit discombobulated, one could say.
I just miss my love.
Oh, sweetie, where is your love? She jumps off of the stool and you see she's quite a bit taller than Trixie is. And her hair quite a bit longer when she gets up.
I'll take up my diary because I never leave without it, and I will flip to one of the pages, not with Aiden, but with the sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just keeping it open. I'm just, it's in front of me, it's open.
She's like, brushes your hair. Oh, sweet. You show it.
It's on the table in front of me.
Oh, you know my love.
Yes. He's,
How quaint.
I think he'll be here tomorrow.
Really? I haven't seen him and I don't know. Since yesterday? I don't know. My mind has been a bit foggy as of late.
Did you know he's sire?
Oh, of course.
Because I wanted...
Known his sire. What silliness is this? Speaking of past tense.
No,
and
because I
such.
wanted to send an invitation to him. But I forgot his name all of a sudden. It's like someone has been messing with my mind.
Of my love's sire.
Yes.
Oh, but that's the Dark Duke, my dear.
Yes. How silly of me. Fuck yes, just like grandsire. God damn it.
Oh, but young ones, you're just such oddly. Where am I?
Oh, you are at Aiden's place.
Huh. Quaint.
You know
Indeed.
Aiden, right?
She looks weird for a sec. Sometimes. Strange. I do miss my love so much. Do you think I could see him soon?
Well,
Yeah, I think he might be with his grandsire.
Really? Well, I would like to see him.
You know where he resides?
Well, it's at his house, I'm sure. He's a bit of an underdweller, my love.
The dark.
Of course he is. No, we're not too familiar with the passages below.
I haven't seen him in such a long time. Not since the thing happened.
What thing happened?
She touches her mouth. I don't want to think of it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you.
She touches her gum.
You sure? So sometimes it's better to talk about things, to get it out and open, to process them.
No, I think it's bad to speak of it. No, I think I'm terribly tired.
But
I
if
think I'm terribly tired. I probably shouldn't stay here.
but my
No, it's best I sleep.
but you want to see him tomorrow.
Oh, very much so. Maybe you could come calling on me and I could come visit.
I think that can be arranged.
She almost like she walks back really slowly and was like very quaint, like, if I do feel tired. It's like she leans on the bar, the hair sways, and all of a sudden you see Trixie's more smaller frame, childlike demeanor. Oh no.
Are you okay, Trixie?
Shiv, what did you do?
What do
Trixie,
you mean?
there are too many secrets.
I don't know.
There are so
Father-
many secrets, and the secrets, they kill people.
No, because I keep them.
But how do you manage?
I don't know.
I think you would feel better
Yeah.
if it wasn't. You didn't keep so many.
I'm not sure.
Keeping secrets are... if they're bad.
My mind don't work properly. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay, Trixie. Perhaps
That's not your fault.
perhaps we should converse with your father.
He's much smarter than me.
Could we perhaps meet him?
Sure. He loves peoples.
I mean,
Could you call him here?
I
can go get Dad.
Do that.
Okay. Bye. She jumps up, very eager. You guys are left behind like what?
What just happened now? This is going to end so pear-shaped.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I said the wrong word and it didn't. I didn't mean to.
No,
Oh, shit
no,
happens.
no. It's cuts the hearts no matter of who she really is.
This girl confuses me. On so many levels.
What are you thinking, Chris?
She changes in appearance. She takes the visage of others. If you wanted to hide someone, would you hide them from
Secrets.
themselves as well? Something broke in that child's mind. Is it a cover? sort of way to mask not only the appearance but also the mind and soul of the person. Wonder if she should
Are
be
you
a...
insinuating that she is the Dark Duke?
I asked her about it, but she didn't seem aware of it,
No.
if that's the case.
No.
I'll get up again, and I will go to my safe, and I will pick up an item
No,
and put it in my pocket.
I was thinking more that the reason the wild rose disappeared is because someone hid her. From herself as well. Or we were right the first time that she merely channels the essence of others. But
The spirits, their ghosts.
yeah. Or someone constructed a personality to hide someone else. And
There were so many. So many inside her.
like she can take on the visage and the personality. It's some sort of chameleon that changes with the...
Oh, this boggles the mind. This boggles the mind.
with the blood resonance.
You know
of...
more about this world than any of us.
Yeah, but this sort of... Not this element, I know the politics, I understand the rules and the laws, not the bloody mysticism of it all.
The magic.
But there are someone who
Second
understands
data.
that sort of thing.
Seconds later, Trixie comes running in.
Oh, hi, Trixie.
She wanted to meet my dad.
Yes, please.
She very dramatically points to the door.
I mean-
very cinematic slow motion. You hear footsteps, heavy footsteps. And you're kind of like, you didn't expect it.
No.
I expected maybe a twig
No.
This is Egbert.
or a signpost.
Through the door, you see a very hairy and bearded man with a long coat with fur on it.
Hey, Marshall.
And I turn around and look at...
Hello, sweetheart.
Turn around and look at Shiv.
Yeah, really look at Shiv.
The time has finally come.
The what has finally what?
Yeah, boys. This is Marshall.
And I'm here to give you clarity.
Does that voice seem at all familiar?
Do you want a drink?
Yeah. I think you met him.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like... Son of a bitch! No. I'm not looking back at him and like...
Yeah. He's like, I'm about to blow you guys' mind. Have a
I'll
seat. You're gonna need one. he says.
I'm pouring drink
Yeah.
and putting up the best bottles for her.
And she's like holding his arm, looking up. I was like, that's my dad. And on that note, that's going to be it. That's
Fucker.
episode 20.
I don't want to stop right now.
No.
Fucking hell.
I want my
This is
$20 back!
This is so wrong.
Is Sean the only one who hasn't met him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 I haven't met him.
Full circle.
No, if I'm a part of that circle, I think I'm that little curl you put down on the queue.
Does he have a pet snake?
No.
No.
No. Anyways, we're getting somewhere.
I still have the confuse.
And you should. You should. And if anybody else has some confused, they should see Hunter, because a lot of stuff would make more sense if you see that.
No.
Because I'm a tricky GM. I like a box and a box and a box and a box and a box, and I like intricate stories. That
You're an intricate story.
Yes. Yes.
That's also true.
Marianne should definitely start to look at him. She was the one who had the most dealings with only one who had dealings with marshals in Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marshall's a good dude.
Even though she refused to
Fantastic.
acknowledge what happened to her dog.
I mean, Lucky is fine.
Yeah.
She's just
Tiny
happy.
little pupper.
Happy go lucky.
Yeah, tiny little pupper of 18 stones.
I don't
Some
know what
stuff
she's
was
talking about.
revealed, and some stuff
Yeah,
is just
some
more
stuff
confusing.
was revealed. Just something.
It's like one of those.
Tiny.
I ain't gonna make it easy. I never end. When will you learn? I don't make shit easy.
It's like this
Yeah.
giant, never-ending
In-
babushka where you just open up and find another one,
Yeah.
open up and find another one,
In-
another one, and another one.
When we have the 4th or 5th World of Darkness campaign in 2035, then she will have some
35,
tidbits that
35.
go back to the first. To the
Come
first
on, as
Hunter campaign.
You gotta get an inclination of getting somewhere when I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
took
They should-
17
they-
years. No,
But,
it took 15 years to end the
This
last
should
World of
yeah.
Darkness.
This should be at least an inclination of
Yeah, well, at the very
Something's
least,
gonna happen.
Shiv needs to get some clear answers sooner or later, or her mind is just going to explode by everyone just talking in riddles and not saying everything.
So- well, that's I'm nice. I don't know. I'm not.
I still don't like the Brujas. I'm just
we'll
gonna say
see
that.
how that goes. I said it's a city in peril. There's more than one storyline in this city.
There's more than one peril.
There's
I'm
several.
wondering how the werewolves are faring in this city.
Just you wait, because I said something to you, but I think that's forgotten. But that's for another time.
What?
I
Nothing.
told him something.
Yeah, and I'm just doing Jedi mind tricks on him, so he
Episodes
forgets.
ago, I said something, but
Yeah.
forget. Right. Thanks for tonight, and thank you guys for your comment, likes, and follows, and we do appreciate you as always. Big thanks to my players. You guys are kick-ass, and yeah, I'm a tricky GM. I'm not gonna give it away easily.
No.
Never going to give it up.
So there.
A good thing we like digging, so.
Yeah.
I think I need
But
an
eventually-
escalator.
You're gonna get somewhere.
And an escalator. To the escalator. What?
So, if you guys think you know what's going on, is it Santa?
Is it Satan?
Is it
Well,
a
if
goblin?
if we were doing something bad for you, it would be Santa.
That
Is it your grandma? I don't know. Any tips and hints and winks they needed?
But I want the
Clearly.
connections to the
Actually
horses.
And maybe you will get them
If we play mage,
soon. If you play mage.
then we'll get it
Next time.
next time.
Thank you for everything. Have a good night. And see you
next
next time. Stay safe. All
Bye.
that. Bye.
Stay sane.
That ship has sailed.
Boom.